Good evening and welcome back to Factorio. I'm joined as ever by NOG Gamer. Hello NOG.
Hello, hello.
How are you today?
And you are making magic.
I am doing the magics.
Yeah, I am good. And how are you?
Yes, I am very, very good. It's nice to be playing again.
It is nice.
Yeah, our low density structures were struggling because the end carriage and the second and fourth carriages were the ones that were getting the goods before the others because we weren't splitting it properly.
Yeah.
So now hopefully that will allow it to split more evenly and get the trains loaded quicker.
That would be nice. Okay. And we are doing space science. Well, we were doing space science, but now we're short on low density structures again, but that's being fixed. We have 15,000 space science on the train at the moment.
Yes.
So I suppose I could tell that to go down to space science drop off. Why not?
Well, it needs to be filled. It needs to fill up anyway. If it's short, then it's not gonna really help.
That's true, but I did send it down there now. Just get it a little bit. Get something going on.
Yeah, but it needs to balance out, doesn't it? So we need to fill the train so that then the train goes down, drops off all its goods, and then.
That's true. That's true. But now, low density structures did arrive.
The other way would be, as you said before, limiting the train to how much it can hold, and it would
actually did limit it
often. Yeah, it would travel more often.
I did limit it to one row. So it has 20,000 space science per load.
Okay. That's what I was going to check out. I was going to check out the patch notes of Factorio.
Because I feel like space science stacks higher now. But I might be wrong. I mean, it obviously stacks to 1,000 in the rocket silo because it brings back, each rocket brings back 1,000, right?
Yeah, I see nothing in the last couple of patches that say anything about changing the science, so it probably has been that way.
Yeah.
And
Probably. But we had a problem down here that there weren't any chests, so now we have put a chest in at the chemical science down here. So that is a little bit better, maybe. Those chests haven't even filled up once yet. Not because of lack of materials, but just because of a lack of researching. But now the space science is coming in, and you know what? We don't need to have our. We don't need the labs to be any longer. We don't need more labs that we have, because when everything is running, the labs can chew through around 1.1k science a minute.
cool.
So that is enough.
I just had a low density train park here saying it had nowhere to go.
That's good news.
And then another one comes along and takes like 10 seconds to fill and leaves it.
Okay.
But it does always seem like there is a train waiting by the time one leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's going destination full, destination full, destination full. Cool. Awesome. So that means we should now be getting all the low density structures that we need.
And all the rocket control modules.
Yes, that was a thing that was broken as well. We fixed that.
Yeah. And the rocket fuel, right? I think that didn't
rocket
need
fuel
fixing.
was done a while ago, wasn't it? I think we're okay for that.
Yeah.
Although it's never been tested at actual capacity, so...
No. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Might need to...
There should be well enough there to produce it all, so it should be... That uses some weird loading thing as well. Why?
But I think half a belt of rocket control modules or units or whatever they're called, and half a belt of low density structures should be enough to feed it what it needs, so that we don't need to have it being a belt each. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I also need to come up here and change this. This is going to struggle
Let's
with its loading.
double check that real quick, shall we? Spaceman's.
Yeah, what we'll do, we'll just come down here and copy what I just did here. Why not?
0.4 and 0.5, so that should be enough. And science is certainly flowing. I think I'm overdoing it with the balancing of the space sides.
What? Yeah, I don't really know how you can fix that, unfortunately.
No.
I suppose you just told the splitters to be prioritised one side over the other.
Yeah.
So just go prioritise the right for outputs.
Yeah, so you do right, left or something?
That's not a bad idea, is it? No, that's going to do weird.
Well, that's gonna do absolutely nothing, is it?
No, I was going to set them all to be just right. Prioritize the right hand side, and then when there's too much in for the right hand side, they'll
automatically go to the left.
Yeah.
You sure?
No. No, I'm really not. No, I'm really not.
Me neither.
The thing is, it's fine. It's fine. The belt empties by the time the things do their thing. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the belt can carry 2,700 science a minute, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't need it to be optimized because we only need 1,000 a minute.
So yeah. It's just nice to use both sides, isn't it? That's,
It is. It is. It's like always sleeping on the one side of the bed when you have a double bed and you sleep alone.
Yeah.
go try the other side, see what's over there.
During the winter, coldness that you don't want. During the summer, coldness that you do want.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, we are getting the sciences. We're halfway there to having a train moving along.
Yeah, I think the top silo's rarely getting any goods, just because
No.
it's too much for it. But
Yeah, maybe we should take out the top silo, the top one.
I was more thinking of changing the because we've got 8 belts worth of like rocket control units coming in, going down to half a belt.
Yeah,
So
that's
you could
true.
give each silo its own belt.
That's true. You could. You could.
But I don't know whether
Yeah,
it's.
I mean, it's not necessary to reach our goal, but it's something to do.
It is something to do. It is something to do. What do you need to build a rocket silo?
A lot.
Damn it. Hope I could just like pull one out of my pocket and be fine.
No.
Ah, okay.
Oh, the rocket silos. Oh, you have to build them in a machine, don't you? No, there they are. So 1,000 steel plate, 200 processing units, 200 electric engine units, 100 pipe, and 1,000 concrete.
No, not much then.
That's not too bad. But you already have 5. What do you need more for?
Because then there'd be an even number and you could send one line up and one line down, but I just,
Hmm.
It's alright, there you go, look, it's all filled up now.
Yep.
The whole line's filled up anyway, so.
Yeah, I really don't think it's a problem.
No, it's not. I was just like, I want to see them running all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand that. But there should be something running pretty much all the time.
Yeah, this top one needs more low density structures, which it can't get. It's just not enough.
No, the second one is stealing them. Well, the middle one. And the first one. Might need more long-handed inserters. Are the long-handed inserters not doing enough for the fuel?
Uh,
The rocket fuel? Are they too slow on the rocket fuel?
no, I don't think so. It's low density structures that it's just struggling with.
Yeah.
There we go. I have assisted the top ones.
Okay.
Now they're struggling for rocket control unit.
Rocket control units. Yeah. But see, now there's 2 launching basically at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Which means that's 2,000 science there. In 5 seconds, you might say. Which means another one doesn't necessarily need to launch again for another couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I want to.
Yeah, I completely understand that you want to.
I will make this more efficient somehow. There we go. There we go. Make the rocket control units more. Yeah. There we go.
How is the train looking? It's at 17,000 science.
Now, nothing should ever be struggling for goods.
Nope. Alright, so 17,000 should be at 18,000 very, very shortly. 18,000, and once this train gets down there, we basically just need the next train to leave in 19 minutes so that it gets down there and is ready in 20. Right?
Yeah. That would make sense. That would make sense.
And it's at still 18,000 science.
The thing is, to actually get our
19.
2,000 per minute with 4 speed modules in each one, you only actually need 2.5 silos. We've got 5.
Yeah.
So I'm speeding this up.
But none of the other science is sped up.
No. So if I say 5, that means we're actually making, with 2 speed modules in each one, 1,568.627 science per minute.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see if say 10 minutes. Production filter. Science. So yeah, in 10 minutes we've made 12,000 space science. We are consuming around 9.2k per 10 minutes of each, 9.1. But I guess that's because they are now out of space science to consume. But space science trade is on its way down there. It is, in fact, here, I think. Indeed. So now we have space science for the next 20 minutes.
Awesome.
And if we search for science, we should see that our consumption starts going up again.
Do you know what you should have done? These trains should limit the cargo, the wagon. Instead of 10 slots, should be 6 slots.
Okay.
Because that's
Why?
all 6 chests.
Ah.
So it'll come, it'll dump into 6 chests, it'll leave.
Yeah, true.
That would be the optimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So.
Yeah, do that. I'll do it to the other one as well.
Like that. Yeah. If that makes sense to you, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. And then the train should just arrive there, empty its cargo almost instantly, and then leave.
Yeah.
And that's the most optimal delivery, I think. Not that I think that matters, if I'm honest with you. I think if you just let the train fill up completely, yeah, initially it would be really slow, but once it's full, it's going to wait for the same amount of length as if it had 6 in it. So.
Yeah. So now we're down to 7,000 in the last 10 minutes, but that makes sense. In the last minute, it's only 500, but it is climbing furiously.
Right, center belt. Okay. Well, I think that's it.
I think we've done it.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
That was worth the 6 week, 7 week wait.
Yeah. I think. Well, I say I was kind of thinking perhaps if you didn't blow yourself up, we'd have done a bit more. But obviously that's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. I'm just that slowed us down a bit. But it was that I obviously had mucked up the science production as well by increasing it too much. It's like, oh, that's.
Well, it happens.
It happened. It's fine. So I suppose what we gotta do is leave it running for an hour.
I think, didn't they say that we have to leave it running for 4 hours or 10 hours?
Well, 10 hours is the next one. So I suppose you've got to go to 10 hours and then just highlight all the science. Is it production or consumption?
It has to be consumption, right?
Yeah.
Because we have to be able to, in order to consume it, we have to be producing it.
That's very true. I really wish these had filters on them.
Yeah, me too.
Like up the top, it's got items, fluids, buildings, pollution, kills. Why has it not got science? That'd be really nice.
Yeah, but you can click in the search and just click science, and just write science at the very, very top.
Okay, and it also shows rails.
What do you need rails for?
I don't know. I typed science in the top and it shows me copper cable, rails.
I am in items, production items.
Yep.
And then I
items.
just wrote.
I've clicked on 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
search.
you just write science in the search.
Yep. Type science in. Yep. In the search. And under the consumption tab, I've got copper cable, rails, all the sciences, speed modules, red wire. Red wire? Why is red wire in there? What?
I only have the sciences.
I genuinely have got random stuff. Just type the word science.
I have 7 different science packs, that's it.
I'm going to type in science pack. Okay. If I type in science pack, I get 7 different science packs and rails. Scientific rails. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. That's under 10. You got it under 10 hours, yeah? It doesn't matter under an hour. It's the same thing. So.
Yeah, on 10 hours. I've got it on 1 hour. I've only got 6 different science packs though. Which science pack am I missing? I am missing the military science pack.
Should we not limit our consumption to 1,000?
10 minutes? No.
If I click on a minute, they're all. I've got 6 science packs being used at 1.3.
Yeah, me too.
Which is weird. Why 6?
Yeah, why is military? I guess is military science not being used in the?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In the space science, I think it is
6. Hold on. Energy weapons is only using 6 types. It's red, green, grey, blue, yellow, and space. What's the other one then? What?
Red, green, grey, blue, yellow.
Yeah, it's
In
not
space,
using.
so you're missing purple or something.
Yeah, it's
Chemical?
not doing purple. Yeah, not doing chemical. Oh, so the energy weapon doesn't use chemical but uses military, and the worker robot speed doesn't use military but uses chemical.
Okay, but that's not something that we care about, right? I mean, if we can keep our science consumption after 10 hours, so that 10 hours would be 600 minutes. That means that we need to be at what?
The only way to actually do that would be to research something that uses all 7 sciences.
Or just say, okay, we need to have a consumption of 600,000, or what? Yeah, 600,000 of each science pack in the 10 hours, or of.
Yeah, but if we're not sciencing something that uses the pack, it's not going to do it. So
yeah, then it's not going to do it. Yeah, but then the sciences that we are actually using, the science packs that we are actually using, need to be at 600,000, right?
yeah,
1,000 a minute.
But then we're not going to know if
minutes.
the one we're not using is broken. So I mean, the easiest way is we'll finish doing the energy weapon that we're doing right now, and then I'll just put follow robot count in as a complete, because that uses all 7
uses
science.
all of them.
Yeah, and we'll just research that for the next. I don't know how long.
10 hours.
It says 30 seconds required. Hold on, let me remove this. Right, so each one is 1,000. So it says 30 seconds required at 1,000. So that's 500 minutes. Is that right? It takes 30 seconds to do one and requires 1,000 sign. 1,000 goes. So, really? Hang on. Really? That can't be right.
What's that?
That can't be right. My time cannot be right there, because the energy weapon, it says it needs 60 seconds to do one cycle. And it needs to do the cycle 64,000 times. Oh, but then you divide it by how many labs you got.
Of course.
Because each lab is doing a thing. How many labs do we have?
A lot.
Is it a nice round number, or is it a weird number?
I am counting. It is. I should have done this. 188.
Why is it a weird number?
Well, it's not a weird number. It's an even number. Right?
Can we make it like yeah, but so hang on. So the energy weapon.
Do you want it to be 200 or something?
The energy weapon, the one we currently have is 60 seconds times 64. So that's 64,000 minutes. Yep. 64,000 minutes divided by 188 means it should take 340 minutes for us to complete this research queue.
But then we have 2 speed modules in each.
Okay, what does that speed it up by?
50% each, so that I guess is 100%.
Okay, so I can divide that by 2 again to make a nice round. So it's 170 minutes.
So the research speed, we have research speed 7 researched as well, so it's 600%.
600%. Oh, okay, so it tells you on top of that. All right, okay. So 170 divided by 6 at 600% means it should take 28 minutes to complete that energy weapon research if we're doing it all the time.
Okay, that sounds reasonable, right?
Yeah, Okay. Where did we do research speed? Or is that, have we hit the cap on research speed? Yeah, we've hit the cap on research speed.
We might have hit the cap on that.
Yeah, you can only get up to 500%. Can you build some more to make 200? That would make life really, really good. Is that a thing? Because this needs 1,000 at 30 seconds. So that's 500 minutes. Divided by 6, which means it needs 83 minutes. Divided by 188, what we currently got, means we should be able to complete follow a robot count in 0.44 of a minute. So 26 seconds?
Okay. Do you mind going a little bit long on this one?
I don't mind going long on this one. It's all right. I will happily leave the game running as well. I've got nothing going on this afternoon. I'll happily just leave myself logged in and let it run.
Okay, that's cool.
If you like. But I also need to pay attention to doing the science. I need to add. I was looking at what the longest science was, basically. I was trying to figure out what the longest science was so I can just queue it all up and not worry about keeping an eye on it. Because if it stops, it's a problem.
Do you have the materials to make labs?
Do I
Because
have?
I do not.
Do I have? Where are labs made? I can make 45 of them. 108, we need 12.
I have 7, so we just need 5.
5, okay. Go. Okay. Yep. If you put them all down, I will. Yeah, we just need 12 more. So.
Yep.
It just makes everything nice and even to round up.
Mhm. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
What time is it?
Do you have speed modules on you?
Yes.
It's 20 past 7.
Ah, okay. So you're 7 hours ahead.
Am I? Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. I just wondered whether what 10 hours was for you. But that's like 5 a.m. So.
Yeah. That's about the time where I normally have to get up and pee. Or the third time.
Right. That makes 200.
That's 200.
Zip. 200. Yay. You can also remove that belt and that belt.
Yeah.
I like doing that. So I shall remove things when you're nearby, and then your robot will go, "Hi, we'll collect them all."
All right, cool. So, what are we at now? What does it say? In the last 10 minutes, it says 1.3k a minute consumption.
Now, if I type science, I get copper cables turn up. Not rails,
that is
copper
so
cables.
weird. That is so weird.
Yeah,
I just get 6 different science packs.
I type in science pack and I get the 6 packs. So there we go.
Okay. I just have to type in science.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But it means our science
weird.
consumption goes up to 1.4k now. But that's, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need it to be more than 1.
No.
So
no, it will eventually drop down below once we start consuming all the things and everything starts running the way it does. It will eventually get to the point where the end ones won't get any time because
yeah, because we're not producing more than 1,000, basically.
Yeah, and it should drop down to 1,000 per minute. Although I think it's going to do waves, so I reckon it's going to do the whole. You were doing 1.4, you were doing nothing. You were doing 1.4, you were doing nothing.
Yeah,
But
that
it will average
could
out
well
to
be.
1,000. But yeah.
Yeah, that could well be. So yeah. So in the last 10 minutes, we have produced only 2,000. Well, now 1,000 space science, which is disconcerting.
Well, 1,000 space science is what it should do.
Well, it should do not in 10 minutes. It should do 10,000 in 10 minutes.
That. I'll just type the word pack, that'll be even easier. Yeah, it says 100 a minute in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. It should be 1,000 a minute, right?
Yes, it should. I didn't break it, I added to it, so. Oh, it's run out of low density structures. Because low density structures have run out of plastic.
Plastic.
And plastic is doing that weird thing again where the train is sat in the coal stop and not going anywhere.
That is frustrating. And it's set to go to... Now it's coal drop-off, which is...
But it's at the coal drop-off, but it's trying to go to a coal pickup, but it can't go to a coal pickup.
I am at coal pickup, or it's just called coal. And I have a train wanting to go to coal drop-off, but it's full. Now it's going.
Right, I've just turned off the limit on the coal stop at the bottom. Because it was set to a limit of 2 trains, so of course it won't let any trains come to it, and the stop won't let any trains leave, so it blocks the whole system up.
Yeah. So that's why.
Hopefully that'll fix that. It might cause a problem down there with loads of coal trains being down there, but there's only coal down here, so it won't make a difference if all the coal trains get stuck. Because there's no other trains coming down here that I know of.
Nope.
Nope.
And there aren't that many coal trains. There are only 4.
Yeah. And there's well enough rail there for storing 4 trains. So.
Oh yeah. More than enough. So the only problem is if we hook up the stone down here as well, which I didn't make a stop for, or you made a stop for. I think it was me. You made a stop for it for hooking up the 91 million stone right next to the coal.
Yeah.
And what about our stone situation? Are we going to have enough stone to finish this? Because that's something that I just forgot about.
I think so. Our stone brick train is sat there doing nothing. It's just full and sat there. The wall train is sat there doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Right, here we go. Okay, so I know we're still recording and it's a bit late, but boom, if I click that, this should be done in 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. In fact, even quicker now. Because we've got 200,
it looks
so
like
it should
be
20 seconds.
And it looks like it will be.
Add all of them.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one that uses all 7 science.
Is it really?
Yeah. All the rest use 6. A different combination. Some military, some utility. It's the only one we've got that uses all 7, so.
That's true.
Oh, for an infinite research.
Man, it would be nice if we could just queue up 1,000 of them.
Well, yeah, just infinite research. Just do that for the rest of time.
Just do that for the rest. Yeah, forever and ever. But of course, it will get slower and slower. But
it will. I mean, each one's going to take an extra. Well, it's an extra 100. So What's that? So 100. No, that's not right. Hang on. 30 seconds. 3,000 seconds divided by 6. So each one should take an extra. Well, it should take an extra 50 minutes if we weren't running everything at times 6, and then divide that by 200. So each one will take an extra 2.5 seconds.
2.5.
Yeah. So the first
sure
one
it's
was
not
going to be
25?
like 20 seconds. The next one will be 22.5, then 25, and then so on and so forth.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you just sit here for the next next 10 hours and add follow robot count research. Have fun.
Yeah, okay, I will. And we'll end the episode here. And I suppose once this is done, we can just, it's done. You know, we're done. Are we satisfied? Are we satisfied? Are we done? Unless something pops up, and we'll obviously record it next week. And
Yeah, but yeah, I am satisfied. I mean, Pete did say that we have to let it run for at least an hour. Well, he said 4 hours to 10 hours, right?
yeah, I mean, 10 hours makes sense because that's the chart there. But
yeah, but just sitting here waiting for that long is painful.
especially when there isn't an infinite research. Is there an infinite research mod?
If there is, then that would help a lot.
Because bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Auto research mod.
Okay.
There is an auto research mod. Okay, we'll have to have a look into that. Because then we can add infinite research. I can just go do follow robot can and go.
That would be really nice. That would be really nice. I think that's follow a robot count 11 done. And we are doing low density structures again.
I see now I type pack and I get rails again. What?
Sorry?
I type pack in the in this production statistics and I get rails. I get all 7 researches and a rails. I don't know. Something's weird there. Something's weird there. However, they are all floating around 800 a minute being consumed.
Oops.
Which is odd. I suppose that's because the
Because the space science ran out.
It was a bit dodgy, yeah.
But that should be remedied very, very soon. Because we have rockets launching, we have science coming in, and everything seems to be fine and dandy. There's the next rocket launching. Okay. So Yeah, I think we just need to record one episode next weekend, and we're done.
Yes, yeah, unless something else pops up and something's a bit wrong with it. But yeah, I will leave myself logged in for the afternoon, and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
And
Yeah.
then obviously
Cool.
you can check out tomorrow morning and have a look see. Whenever you wake up,
sounds
and have a look see, and we'll all be good. So, okie dokie, there we go. So this is essentially the finale.
Yeah.
Yay!
We'll
might
just
do a
come
little
back
video.
to prove it next week.
Yeah, we'll come back to prove it next week, or yeah.
Or to fix something.
Or to fix it. Yes.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
So, in that case, thank you all very much for watching. We hope you have enjoyed this one, and we hope to see you again in the next one, whenever. Well, there will be one more. And until then, as always, have fun.
Bye-bye.